Yost City. Father of three, pleased to be with you.
All right. First patron on the sign-up sheet is Delegate Toscano, House Bill 1938. David, welcome.
Great, thank you. Where would you want me to sit?
Be where you'd like.
Just on cell phone?
Yeah, just
Cell phone.
contact.
This is about as simple an ethics bill as you could get.
Oh, boy.
No, it really is. It really is. It only, all it says is that we cannot raise campaign money during special sessions. And there are two really good reasons why you all should support this bill. Number one is, we've clearly accepted the notion that you shouldn't be raising money for your campaigns during regular session. And the reason that is very clear. You've got lobbyists all over the place, they all have bills, they all have interests, and we think it's just inappropriate for you to be asking for money from people who you're voting, where you're going to vote on their bills in the same day. And so we clearly accept that as a principle of how we operate. So what about special session? Well, since the time I've been here, 2006, I don't know how many special sessions we've had. Well, we've had at least two on transportation, where a lot of money is involved. We have tax issues in transportation, we have building issues, we've got contractors, we've got lobbyists from all over the place. We could raise money during those special sessions, and yes, we were voting on bills that affected those folks. Recently, we had a special session on Medicaid. All hospitals, medical providers, lots of people who had financial interest in a whole host of bills. But we continue to raise money during those periods. If you accept the logic of not raising money during regular session, it's hard to accept the logic that we should be able to raise money during special session. There's one additional reason why we should decide to wean ourselves from these campaign contributions during special session, and that's this. It'll provide, if we do this, it will provide us an incentive to do our work in a special session quickly, expeditiously, with limited impact on the taxpayer. We had a special session that we went into right after our regular session. It went for 6 months. In fact, I don't think we came out until January 14th. I would submit to you that if we had this bill on in the code, we would have figured out a way to get that special session done a lot earlier. And we would cost people a lot less money and allow a lot more of us to earn a living that we need to earn because we don't get paid enough as legislators. That's a pretty simple explanation for a one-word bill.
Thank you. Any questions? Anybody in the public want to speak for? Anybody in the public? Yes, sir.
Sorry, Edgardo Cortez, the Commissioner of Elections, and we do support the bill before each day.
Thank you. Appreciate you weighing in on that. Anybody against? Committee have any questions?
Mr. Chairman, move to report.
Is there a second? Did you have a comment?
Well, yeah, if I just have a question. This, would the governor, lieutenant governor, and attorney general also be prohibited from fundraising during special sessions?
Well, this applies, I believe, only to us, but it does say, or statewide official. So it says, no person or political committee shall make any promise to make a contribution to a member of the General Assembly or statewide official. So, I think it applies to everybody.
Y'all still supporting it?
Yes, sir, and I was going to mention that it would apply to the statewide elected officials.
I appreciate you pointing that out.
So we're in the same boat.
Yeah, if I may just comment on it. I understand what the delegate's trying to get at, and, in spirit, I'm with him on it, but You know, the problem is that, you know, this could open it up to calling special sessions for nefarious purposes, political purposes, in order to crimp somebody's ability to defend their own seats and so forth. You know, the governor has the authority to call us into special session. What if he decided to do that, you know, in hotly contested races, you know, a week or two before an election? That would just shut down, you know, a potentially threatened candidate, you know, incumbent. So with that in mind, I would move that we gently lay the bill on the table.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, that motion is not debatable. All in favor, please raise your hand. All opposed?
Thank you, folks.
Thank you. All right. Delegate Anderson,